I've been waiting for. It's the lady of the moment, Lulu is here!
Lulu, baby! How you doing? Nice to see you.
Hey, you.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, you kidding?
Lulu's here! And before we go off the air this evening, Lulu will be playing one song live for us, and then it'll be like a mini concert. If you flick over to the red button after this show goes off the air, there'll be more songs live on this stage from Lulu, and you guys will get to close up, you know, close up and intimate experience. It's going to be good.
Very good. So here we are then, BBC Music Day. We're in Glasgow.
And the sun is shining.
Sun is shining.
Always.
On the Clyde.
Always.
Does it get any better?
It does. For me, it doesn't get any better, of course, because this is where it all started. I mean, I remember I was 13, I was in a rock and roll band, and I was doing gig. I was gigging, and it hasn't changed. I'm still doing the same thing.
Glasgow's changed, though. It's beautiful, isn't it, now?
Beautiful.
The architecture's stunning now down here.
There always was beautiful architecture in Glasgow, but because of the, you know, the industrial nature of what was going on around here, the buildings were grey and dark when I was a kid, but now they've cleaned those beautiful buildings up, and then they've created so much more. I mean, this whole Clyde side is just
stunning.
Gorgeous.
Stunning.
And you're celebrating an incredible 50 years, ladies and gentlemen, in music this year.
Cliff, she's catching you up.
But can you remember, Lulu, your earliest music memory?
Oh, well, my father was a really good singer, and, you know, my parents would buy all the latest records, you know, that were in the charts. Although they really liked only American music. British music was a no-no. That's why I always sang with an American accent, I think. But because my father would sing all the time, he would, in Glasgow, you put a baby in your arms and you put a big tartan shawl around and you shugle them, right? So what shugle means you put them in and you make them go to sleep and you go, My father would sing to me. So he said I used to pull my ear around right to his mouth, and I honestly believe that I took in some of my father's gifts, you know. So yeah, that's my early, and I was a baby, so I remember that. That's the weirdest thing. But then the rest of it was about gigging and about, you know, doing gigs all over Glasgow.
Now, you came on the radio show a couple of weeks back and you
did.
sang live for us, and we had a great morning.
We did.
And this album, the first album you've really been involved in the writing with, it's got rave reviews.
Best reviews I've ever had in my whole career.
Can we play a wee clip? You don't mind?
Yeah, would you do that?
Okay, what about this? Here's Lulu with Cry now. Yeah, plug.
From the album My Life in Rhyme. Fantastic album, and you're still on tour. Are the tickets available? That's the question.
No, we've just finished. We've
you're
just finished, Alex.
finished,
Sorry, I should have told you that.
You've got to do 4 more songs for us this evening.
See?
Otherwise, this lot won't be happy. Okay.
All right, well, last Friday, we introduced you to our very first unsung musical hero. Let's meet another 4.
I'm Hannah Bryan, and I set up Victoria Park Singers Community Choir.
I nominated Hannah to be an unsung hero because it was obvious that she had a really vibrant way of teaching people how to sing.
So dance to samba.
I think it's really good that a lot of the people that do come to the choir are able to express themselves and be in a supportive environment.
Been going through a very bad patch, feeling very low after a few bereavements, and I knew that music can lift you up, and this is exactly what happened.
I love the choir. People find a way to shine, both musically and otherwise. I'm always so proud of them.
1, 2, 3, and...
Nominating Paul as an unsung hero was a no-brainer. He gives up his time free every Saturday to give them something to do.
I set up the Oakley Rangers 8 years ago. We practice stuff that the young people are familiar with themselves, and then we do gigs for charity.
When I started here, I was painful.
All right, let's go back to 1974. Thank you, Jamie Cullen, for being here with Lulu. David Bowie's song, She Made It a Hit, The Man Who Sold the World.
Thank you.